Nice. Okay, cool. And it's good to meet you. Julieta, welcome to class. How's it going? Julieta?
Hi, teacher.
Hey, how's it going?
It's unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
Yes,
Unbelievably
because
good.
good because I have the most um strange microphone ever.
You have the strangest microphone ever?
Yes.
What happened?
Uh, well, I don't know what happened, but now I have a mic that is just a wire, so I'm
Hmm.
surprised that it worked.
I'm glad that it works though. That's great. Good news. Um, what happened to your microphone though?
Destroyed.
Yeah, it sounds like it got destroyed, but like how was it destroyed? Was there like a dog or like an alien intervention
An
or like what
alien. I
happened?
think an alien because I don't know.
Okay. So somebody just snuck into your room and destroyed your microphone and said, "No more
I
classes
think.
for Julieta." Okay, interesting. Well, I'm glad it still works, at least. And welcome to
Mhm.
class.
Thank you.
Uh, Tess, how's it going?
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. How are you?
I'm fine. Uh, I'm on vacation right now.
Okay, where are you vacationing?
No, I mean at work. I'm on vacation for a week this week for Thanksgiving.
Okay. Okay, good. So, yeah, you're on vacation, you're just kind of hanging out at home. Where are you from?
Originally from the Philippines, but I'm in California now.
Okay, so you're living in the Philippines and you're from Vietnam?
No, no. Uh, I'm from the Philippines, but I'm living in California now since 2002.
Okay, nice. How do you like California?
Good. Well, there are four seasons, which is
Okay, there.
very much different from the Philippines.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, the Four Seasons are definitely something different. Um, okay, Tess, what do you like to do in your free time? What do you do for fun?
Um, I like watching Netflix. It's
Okay.
already. Um, I go for a picnic with my friends.
Okay. So you like Netflix, picnicking, things like that?
Mm,
Good.
Yes.
Okay. Uh, Dee, what about you? What do you do for fun?
Yeah, I like it go to the restaurants most of the time for the weekends,
Okay.
and that's the problem. The best thing I go.
Okay, so you like to go to restaurants. Um,
Yeah.
nice. That's good. Restaurants are fun, and enjoyable. Okay. Avud, Avud, welcome to class. How's it going?
Hi.
Hey, how are you?
Good, thanks. How are you?
Doing well, thanks for asking. Abud, I do not think I've had you in class before. Have I had you in class?
Yes, I
Ah,
had one time.
hmm. Sorry. Where are you from?
From Saudi Arabia.
Saudi Arabia. Okay.
Yes.
Nice. What have you been up to today, Abud?
What does that mean? What does that mean?
It's like, what have you been doing today? What have you been up to? What have you been doing?
This day it's it's a good day for me, but I was sitting at home. I was sitting home because today is raining,
Okay.
very heavy,
Heavily.
very heavily, yes. And schools is closed, university is closed.
Because of rain.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Does that happen often? Do things close
No,
because of
no,
rain?
just one or two times per year.
Okay. Must be raining a
Yeah,
lot. Okay.
yeah.
Nice. Um, cool. And so that is for now, everybody. Let's get started with today's class. We're going to be talking about mysteries. Um, let's have Tess. Can you read the title and the next lines?
Actually, I cannot
Yes.
see anything on the screen.
Okay. What if can you click on my name at the bottom of the page?
Joshua, what's your name? So,
Yeah, I would
oh,
be Joshua. Any luck?
sorry then. What's wrong with my mouse?
Okay, maybe we can have Diana. Can you read the title in the next lines?
Mysteries and the unknown.
Good. And the next lines?
Today we will discuss supernatural things, read comics, read about monsters, and practice a role play.
And let's look at supernatural.
Supernatural.
It's a supernatural. Supernatural.
Ah, supernatural. Yes, yes, of course. Yes,
Sorry, what were you gonna say?
not that because it's similar in Spanish, and I can speak a little bit like Spanish.
Yeah.
Supernatural.
Okay, but good. Yeah, you did a nice job in the end. And let's have Diana. Can you ask Julieta the first question?
For what? For who? Sorry.
Can you ask Julieta the first question?
Okay. Do you believe in ghosts or other supernatural things? Explain why or why not.
I do not believe in ghosts or supernatural things.
Why not?
I not, never happened. Nothing happened to me about
We would use the present perfect.
present perfect. Nothing.
You said nothing ever happened to me. How would we make happened into the present perfect?
Don't remember what's the present perfect.
Okay, no worries. So the present perfect is something in the past and in the present. So if you saw a movie in the past, maybe somebody could ask you, have you seen this movie? We use the verb to have plus the participle. Does that help?
Nothing had happened. I don't know.
So you said nothing ever happened to me. We need to change the verb happen into the present perfect. We need to use the verb to have plus the participle.
Had happened.
That's the past perfect. Past perfect is had happened. What's the present perfect?
Has happened.
Yeah, nothing has ever happened to me. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, good job. And yeah, don't worry about it. It's a tricky verb tense. Good. So nothing's ever happened to you, so you don't believe in ghosts or anything. And Julieta, can you ask Nasser the next question?
Nasser, do you think that some people can predict the future?
I don't think so. It is related to my religion. I am Muslim, believe in Allah, and in our religion that no one can predict the future except Allah.
Nice. Can predict the future except Muslim. We need a pronoun here.
I believe in Allah.
I believe in Allah and my religion. No one can predict the future except Allah. Good. Okay. Really nicely done. And Nasser, can you ask Tess the next question?
Okay, hi Tess.
Hi, I'm back. Just set my computer. It's fine now.
Nice.
Okay.
That's good to hear.
Have you ever felt that you knew someone the first time you met them?
Um, no, I don't have experience like that.
Okay. No. What about the first question? Do you believe in ghosts or any other supernatural things, Tess?
Oh, yes. I believe in ghosts because I've experienced that when my mom passed away, and then when she was when the body was cremated, we smelled that candle.
We smelled the candle?
Candle, yeah, we smelled candle, and that was the time she was being cremated.
Maybe that was at the time?
No, at the same time she was being cremated. We were in the house, so cremation is done in the, I don't know where this place is that.
We were at the house. We smelled a candle?
Yeah, we smelled the candle.
Okay. Good. And that was at the time she was being cremated and we were at the house. Okay. Good. And does anybody have any questions on this page?
No.
Okay. Let's have a Avud. Can you read through the words?
Yeah, of course. Clairvoyant.
Nice.
Coincidence. Spooky. Premonition. Superstition. Doppelganger. Intuition. Telepathy. Paranormal.
Okay. Really nicely done. Nice job with clairvoyant and coincidence, superstition, some really tough words. Let's look at premonition.
Premonition.
Good premonition. Doppelganger.
No.
Doppelganger. Like that. Can you repeat doppelganger, Abud?
Doppelganger.
Yeah, doppelganger. And then intuition
Intuition.
and telepathy.
Telepathy.
Good. And does anybody have any questions here?
Where is spooky?
What does spooky mean? What does spooky? Who knows? What's spooky mean? Any ideas?
Yes, spooky when you... Can I talk?
I didn't quite catch that. What was that?
Spooky like you feel something around you.
You feel something around you.
And some people think that is ghost or some... Yeah, like this. Or somebody look at you.
It's a little bit different.
Frightening or strange.
Yeah, frightening or strange would be good. So it could be that somebody feels like a ghost. That would be spooky. Somebody's looking at you. That could also be spooky. But if we're talking about spooky in general, it means frightening or strange. Yeah. Okay. Any other questions? All right. Maybe Diana, what's a clairvoyant?
Is a person who predict the future.
Predict. Yeah. Good. And Avud, what's a doppelganger? Avud,
Yeah, yes.
what's a doppelganger?
I don't know.
Okay. Who knows what a doppelganger is?
Doppelganger is the is a the is a double of someone.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Um, and classically, we could say a doppelganger is evil. So yeah, doppelgangers are generally evil, but in modern usage, doppelganger is just a double, somebody who looks like you. Um, okay. Does anybody else have any other questions? Are there any words that you guys don't know?
Yeah, so in doppelganger, so if somebody is kind and one time he get very evil, can I say this is not this person, this is his doppelganger?
Yeah, you could say that.
Hmm.
Yeah. So again, what you'd say like classically in kind of mythology, a doppelganger is somebody else, but you could say it's like somebody else's alter personality. So, like, yeah, he's his doppelganger when he's drunk. Something like that could work. Yeah, that'd work. Any other questions?
Okay, what about telepathy?
Telepathy. Who knows what telepathy means?
I know what does it mean.
Okay, what's it mean?
Uh, it's way of talking to other people, but by mind.
Way of talking to other people with your mind. Yeah. So telepathy is the ability to communicate with your mind. Good. Any other questions? Okay, Ken, welcome to class. Ken, how's it going?
Yes, I'm fine. How are you?
Doing well, thanks. And yeah, welcome to class.
Thank you.
Let's have. I think we're good with that. We could try this. Let's have Diana.
Yes.
If you can you read this first part? It's a little bit blurry. I can write below it too if you can't read it.
No, I understand. Okay. I
So can you
read
read
now.
that? Yeah.
That's right. Why should I go to bed? I'm not tired. It's only 3:30. This is a training. I am.
And the next part? Zzz. Yeah, good. This number, who knows how to say this time?
2.5. 7.5. Sorry.
It's not 7.5.
I don't know.
It's not close. In
Seven.
Spanish, it's yep.
7:30.
Yeah, it's 7:30. You could also say 7:30. That's a little bit more complicated. Yeah, 7:30. And this is tyranny. This is tyranny. Yeah. Can you repeat tyranny?
Journey.
Okay, good. And Diana, what's happening in this first part?
He don't want to go to the bed because he's
Don't.
not tired. Because it's early, but basically because it's early. And he said that it's an obligation, probably from his mom.
This is tyranny means like this is like a tyranny would be like Stalin was a tyrant.
Or something. Yes, tyranny, an obligation, unjustified.
Like, yeah, it's like unjust rule. So tyranny. would be unjust rule. So like you don't have a right to tell me to go to bed. What happens at the end? What happens anyways?
Goes to sleep. But he's tired and he's going to sleep.
Yeah, he eventually falls asleep. Oh, falling asleep. Anyways. And back at the beginning in this first part, you said he don't wants to go to bed. We need to change this.
Doesn't.
He doesn't.
Yeah, he doesn't. And then how do we change wants? You said wants.
Uh, he doesn't.
Yeah, he doesn't want. So when we're using the third person, the verb to do takes the third person s. So do becomes doesn't, and then want, the next verb, is just regular. So he doesn't want. Does that make sense?
Ah, okay. Yes, yes.
Yeah. So it's the verb to do that takes that third person s. But good. Really nicely done. That is perfect. And for this next part, let's have Julieta. Can you read the role of the father? And Nasser, can you read the role of Calvin?
Night, Calvin.
Well, will you check for monsters under the bed?
No, monster. You're safe.
What about in the desert?
Calvin, I'm sure there are no monsters in your dresser. Go to sleep.
This Calvin? Great. Sorry. I will. What is it?
I'll bet.
I'll bet that's where they all are. They'll come out and kill us as soon as we fall asleep.
And Julieta, can you finish up with Hobbs's role?
So he's going to fall asleep.
Good. Okay, really well done. Nasser, what's happening in this part?
In this part, father comes to check that his son is sleeping or not.
I don't know if he comes to check. Maybe he comes to put his son to bed. So he's like putting his son to bed. So good night, Calvin. And then what's Calvin want? What does Calvin want his dad to do? I said.
Yes. Calvin in the bed.
What's he want his dad to do?
Maybe to say good night.
Not quite. Tess, what's Calvin want his dad to do?
The father wants them to sleep.
Okay, Calvin is the little boy. So what does Calvin, the little boy, want his father to do?
Calvin wants his father to check if there's monster in the room.
Uh-huh. So, and then what happens? So...
Yes.
Okay, Nasser, do you want to explain?
Okay. I think Calvin wants his father to check as his father told him before. There is no monster.
Okay. And so... Yeah, so
And so-
Calvin's... Go ahead.
Yes. Yeah, he asks him to check that there is no monsters under the bed.
There are no monsters under the bed. What does the father refuse to do? What does the father not do? Nasser.
The father check if there is a monsters or not, and said, "No monster, you are safe. You're safe."
Yeah. So, but what does he not do? What does the father not do?
Hmm. The second scene, okay. Yes,
So if we're
he check,
looking,
he check under the bed if there is a monster or not,
he
and
does check.
he checks
Uh-huh.
and doesn't check the dresser.
Yes, he does not check the dresser.
Yes.
She's like, nah, there are no monsters in the dresser. And so Calvin's afraid that's where the monsters are. He's afraid the monsters are in the dresser. Okay, and let's have Tess. Can you read the role of Calvin for the next part? And Avud, can you read the role of the father or the monster?
Okay. Oh, well, we'll just have to get the monster first. You irritate them with his moon, and I'll nail them with my dart gun when they come out. Get ready. Here, I hear one coming.
And Avud, can you play the monster?
Hi, I came back.
Okay.
Which one?
The monster.
Wants all the noise. What's all the noise? Eyes. A
Nope.
monster in the
Hold on, Avud.
hallway?
Avud.
Yeah.
So you're just gonna play the monster or the father?
Ah,
So Tess, can
okay.
you read the role of Calvin?
I'm sorry.
A
No worries.
a monster in the hallway.
And Avud?
Dear, will you come up here a minute?
I think I wounded him. Give me the bat and I will finish him off.
Good. Really nicely done. So maybe Avud, what's happening here?
Yeah. I'm sorry, I wasn't with you this time.
Okay. No worries. Ken, what's happening here?
Maybe monster appeared. You will come up here and meet, I think. Wonder him gift. No, I couldn't get the last part.
Okay. What about Diana? Can you explain this comic?
Yeah, the last part, no?
Well, explain, yeah, like what's happening in the comic. The last part. What's the joke? Why is it funny?
But in general, that in the beginning, well, the boy doesn't want to go to sleep, and then when they are sleeping, he thought that it probably some monster is come for him, and then he asked for the father to check different points of the bedroom, but he's still afraid about it, and so he speak with his friend of his friend, and he doing with used a gun and a plate of gun, and then he thought that when the door is open, um, he thought that there was a real monster, and he was really his father. So the father uh, speak with with her wife to come and change the roles.
Yeah,
Because
so go ahead.
now that finally say to his wife to come because they was targeted. So that situation.
Yeah. Good. And so Calvin is still pretending that the father is a monster and
Yeah.
says, I think I wounded him. Give me the bat. So give me the bat and I'll finish him off. What's that mean? Does anybody know?
Um, probably they thought that the monster will be back, and that they will use the bat for finish with the monster, but that's really the father.
Yeah, so they can use a baseball bat to to kill the monster, who is his father. Yeah, that's all. That was good. Um, does anybody have any questions here? Does anybody have any questions? Okay. Let's go back to maybe let's have Diana. Can you ask Aboud the first question?
Hi, Abu. Do you believe there is a life on other planets?
Actually, I don't believe, and I believe. So that's mean I'm not sure there is or there isn't. So
Not sure if there is or there isn't.
I'm not sure if there is or there isn't.
Okay. Okay. So not quite sure. Good.
Yeah.
Yeah, solid. And why not? Like, can you explain that answer?
Why not? Because we didn't reach to there, and
We haven't.
We haven't.
reached.
Yes, we haven't reached there yet. That's why I don't believe, and I believe because I think the whole this universe. I don't know why I believe that.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Maybe Ken, what about you? The same question.
I think there's a high possibility to life on other planets because
Can you repeat that?
I think there's a high possibility to be life on other planets.
I think there's a high possibility that there is.
That there is life on another planet because the number of stars are countless, and nobody knows how big our universe is. But the life should not be like the human. Maybe a lot of style of creatures in the universe. Life
should not be like the humans. We wouldn't say shouldn't.
Shouldn't.
We would not say should not.
So life doesn't have to be like a human, like the humans.
Doesn't have to be like humans, or maybe like doesn't have to be like human life. We could even say probably isn't like human life. If you say shouldn't, it's like there's like a moral obligation for life not to be like human life. Like, so you can say you shouldn't kill people. Like, morally, it is reprehensible. But you wouldn't say life shouldn't be a certain way because there's no moral judgment on like what life should or should not be. Does that make sense?
Yes, but in colloquial level, I heard Americans say that getting an airplane time using should. It should be 4 p.m. or something like that.
It should be? Yeah.
Maybe in colloquial level, maybe some native speaker. Yeah.
Colloquially, it could be used like that. So if you're talking about like times that you're guessing, it's still not grammatically correct. But yeah, you could say something like that. But you couldn't say like life shouldn't be like that of a human life. That's we'd use it for time. What else could you use it for? Like, it should be starting. the concert should be starting about now.
Okay.
Yeah, something like that. Okay, but good. Nice answer.
Okay,
And
thank you.
Ken, can
Mhm.
you ask Juliet for the next question?
Okay, Julieta, what is the most frightening thing that has ever happened to you?
Okay, so when I was a kid, my friends they wanted to go to a church that is uh, they consecrated.
That's deconsecrated?
Be consecrated. Yes, it is
Okay.
called the Church of the Devils, and
Huh.
it is a place that is near the sea, but totally empty in the field.
We
It is
would say a field. You were right
in a
the first
field.
time.
And so it was the sunset, and we went there. Of course, there was no one, and there was a big, big silent, and it was really frightening.
Yeah. Okay. Wow. We would remove this article. It was sunset.
Mm.
Wow. But nothing happened, I'm guessing?
No, nothing. But
Okay.
now the church is used for ecologist meetings.
Okay. It's used for ecological meetings.
Ecological.
Okay. Really interesting. Okay, that sounds really scary. How old were you?
9.
Oh wow, yeah. So that's definitely scary. Okay. Really cool though. And Julieta, can you ask Nasser the next question?
Nasser, if you had the chance to spend the night in a haunted house, would you? Why or why not?
It's difficult, but I think I will agree. I will accept.
Why?
I will accept. Okay. Maybe because I like to go through adventure. Or maybe because I'm not believe in ghosts.
Okay.
Or maybe believe, but I think they cannot harm me.
Okay. Okay, so we've got a couple things. Let's start with this part right here. You said I think they can't. We need to change that. Do you have any guesses on how we would change this? So how do we negate think? Does anybody know how we negate think? What verb do we use?
I don't think.
Yeah. Okay, so how would that sentence sound?
I don't think they harm me.
I don't
They
think they... Yeah,
can harm me. Yes.
perfect. I don't think they can harm me. Maybe because we wouldn't say I am not.
Yes. I don't believe.
Yes, I do not believe in ghosts. I don't believe. Maybe because I like... Maybe instead of just... I would just remove to go through. I like adventure. Or I like adventures.
Yes.
Okay, good. So you do it just for, the thrill of it. Okay, really well done. Does anybody have any questions here? Okay. And let's skip that. Read about the Bermuda Triangle. Let's talk about this. Nasser, can you ask Tess the first question?
Okay. What is a common or famous monster from your country?
Um,
Tess, are you there?
yes. Okay.
Okay.
Hold on.
Can you think of any?
I can't think of any right now.
Okay. What about you, Abud? Do you have any famous monsters or common monsters?
Mm, no, I don't have.
Ken? Japan?
Yes, maybe the pocket monsters are most famous one from Japan.
What's it called?
Pocket monsters.
Pocket
Original
monster.
title of Pokemon is Pocket Monster. However, American kids know the meaning. Japanese kids didn't know this meaning. So when Pokemon, when start broadcasting America, they changed the title from Pocket Monster to Pokemon.
Oh, wow.
You don't know that. Yeah, actually, Pocket Monster at the beginning on Japanese TV.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay, so pocket monsters. I guess for those who don't know what Pokemon or pocket monsters are, what is a pocket monster, Ken?
It's a kind of anime and video games
Um,
and trade cards.
let's
Huh?
talk about like more the classical monster of like what it is. Like in Japan when it started out, what what was the idea of a pocket monster?
Idea of Pocket Monster,
Yeah.
and the creator says, nowadays in urban area, kids began to be afraid of bugs, and they stop catching bugs in the wild, or because there's all asphalt and concrete world in urban area. So the creator said in the interview of Time magazine, he wanted to create such a bug catching game in cyberspace. That's the original idea of Pokemon.
Okay. Game and cyber. It's really cool. I did not know that. Abood, yeah. What's your monster? Abood?
Hi, I forgot to. Yeah, that's in the past, before maybe 40 years or more. The parent tells tell their kid to prevent in Saudi Arabia the sun is very harmful.
Very harmful.
It gets you sick when you stand on it because it's so hot.
When you stand in it.
Yeah, when you stand in it. And to protect them, they make a monster, but it's just imaginary. They call it. It's hard to translate it to English, but direct translation it's mean afternoon donkey. I don't know how they make it, but the children it's work for them.
Okay. So what did the afternoon donkey supposedly do? What was it like?
He will take them from their family.
Okay.
When yeah, would kidnap them.
Okay.
Yes.
Did he do anything after he kidnapped them? Did he like eat them, or did he just kill them, or did he just hide them away? What did he do with them after?
Just kidnap. This is the end of the story.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah.
I think we should make a story about that. Tess, can you start out making a story about the afternoon donkey? So maybe make a character who has to deal with the afternoon donkey. Yeah. So can you start out telling a story, Tess?
Afternoon donkey. I don't
Do
have
you
any
understand?
idea. Yes, I don't have any idea of afternoon donkey.
Okay. Maybe uh, let's have Diana. Do you think you could start telling a story about this monster?
Uh,
So like
tell
maybe
me
start
his.
out with Once Upon a Time.
I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna try.
Okay.
Uh, mm, Let me see. Mm, but could be an history about whatever. I don't know.
Yeah, as long as it
Invented.
has this monster. As long as it has this monster. That's all we need. The afternoon donkey who kidnaps children.
Uh, Once upon a time, when I was in the bed, I feel a real strange presence in the room. When I wake up, I see something. I saw something stranger, like a shadow. And then I walking around the house, follow if saw something, and I thought that I see or feel something stranger, and when I turn off the lights of the bed, I saw a donkey
Okay.
that strange face.
With a strange face. Okay. You said when I wake up, past tense.
Ah, okay.
How do we make that into the past tense?
When I forgot.
Anybody
When
know?
I woke,
Whoa.
woke
Wake.
up.
Yeah, when I woke up, I saw something strange, like a shadow. Then, walking around the house, I thought I saw something strange. When I turned on the lights, I saw a donkey with a strange face. Good. Really creepy. Julieta, how do we continue this story about the afternoon donkey? Julieta?
Yes.
How would you continue the story?
Um, the plants in the hallway were dry, and uh, my cat ran out of the house. I could see light from the donkey.
Where on the donkey did you see light?
Mm, from the I don't know how is the name of the four at the head of the donkey
The forehead?
or head.
From the donkey's forehead? Okay. Maybe we would use a verb. I could see light coming from the donkey's
Can
forehead.
I say crest?
No.
Can I say
Um,
mane?
From the mane. The mane could work. The mane is like the neck hair. Okay. Nasser, how would you continue the story?
Okay. It was so cold and rainy. The silence everywhere.
Silence everywhere?
Yes.
Um,
Yeah.
we could say the silence if we're personifying it, but we still need a verb.
Or everyone.
Past tense of the verb to be.
Was.
Yeah, the silence was everywhere. Anything else?
No.
Okay.
That's all.
And Tess, how would you continue?
At first, I was scared, but as I looked at the donkey, he seemed to be tame. So I gave
Seem to be what?
tame, T-A-M-E, tame.
Huh?
So I fed him.
Okay. Anything else?
It was a huge donkey.
It was a huge donkey. Okay. And Avud, how would you continue the story?
But he's still, but he's still angry. Then
Wait,
the dark.
what?
Yep.
But his tail?
He's still.
He was still?
Yeah, but he was still angry. Then he covered my eyes for about 30 seconds. Then I realized that I'm inside a cave.
I was.
I was inside a cave.
Oh no. Okay.
Then
Ken?
he
Oh, go ahead.
then he asked me to swear to God that I will never go outside in the middle of the afternoon.
Okay. Ken,
So
how would you
yeah, okay.
and how would you finish the story?
And that the donkey and I lived happily together forever.
Okay. The end.
The end.
I think
Very interesting.
it was a dream.
Yeah. Sounds like a dream. Definitely. Okay. It's a little creepy, yeah. The dry plants and the cat running up to the house and the cold rain and the silence everywhere. Yeah. The donkey with the strange face is pretty creepy too. That was good. Really nice job. Good monster story. Does anybody have any questions here?
No.
Okay. We could try this. Let's have Diana. Can you read the first roll?
Believe in monster. Convince your friends it's real.
What kind of monster? Like vampires or Santa Claus or the Loch Ness Monster or Bigfoot? What monster?
Vampires.
Vampires. And Julieta?
Vampires don't exist. Your friend is way too gullible. Convince her she's wrong.
All right, perfect. Diana, how would you start out as the believer?
What does it mean?
So you're the first roll. So you believe in vampires, convince your friend they're real. How would you start out the conversation?
To convince her.
Yeah.
Okay. The vampires will be real because they are humans.
Vampires are real? Because they're humans?
And we all are carnivores. I don't know. We meat, so it's possibly in some place have that kind of will be like the blood, drink blood or something
Okay, so
like.
it's possible that someplace people drink blood. Okay. Julieta, how would you respond?
I can't believe you you really think that vampire exists?
Anything else?
No.
Okay. Nasser, how would you respond?
Maybe I was prepared a reply as a friend.
Sorry?
I was preparing a reply as a friend.
You're the believer.
Okay, now believer. Um, did you not see the all the movies about vampires?
Nice. Good. And maybe one more. Tess, are you there?
Yes.
How'd you respond?
Yes, I've seen a lot in the movies, but if I've seen a real one, I will believe in vampires.
Nice. Okay. Good. Unfortunately, we are just out of time. I've got another class starting after this. Thank you guys for coming in. Hopefully you enjoyed class. I thought it was fun. Really good story about the afternoon donkey. Thanks for the monster, Abuth. And yeah, have a really good day, guys.